Yo, what up, everybody? This is not replay, and it's not Bad Friends Brigade, but it is Binch Bros. I am Sejun.
I'm Kyo.
Games are awesome sometimes, but then like ukulele happens. People wait for ukulele, and that happens, and no one's happy. You know?
No one is.
I actually want to talk about ukulele a little bit.
I could talk a little bit about it. I know of Banjo-Kazooie, and I know of like a person I know on not personally. What the hell? A person I watch on YouTube. He played it too, and he's not happy.
So here's the thing, like I did it. I just said like and those are my two words that I want to lose.
Those are filler words.
So here's the thing, ukulele.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to talk. Give me a second.
Ukulele is obviously like Banjo-Kazooie, made by the same guys, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
And instead of Banjo and Kazooie, it's Yooka and Laylee, which is like a gecko and a bat, I guess, right? I
think so. It's a bat for sure. I think he's a gecko. They're cute. Mm-hmm. I like their design.
They're cute.
Yeah,
they're cute little things, cute little animals like Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, I like the bat. I don't know what is that, Laylee? I like the bat's design
Laylee,
a lot. Yeah, I think it's a really cool. I like the bat's design better than Banjo or Kazooie. You know what I mean? Like that bat, I think is a really cool design.
Let me open up a wiki and or a just an image, to be honest, because I think like Yooka is like a dinosaur, to be honest. She's some sort of reptile, right?
Is Yooka a girl? That's cool.
Yes. Yeah, she's a girl, I believe. Looks like it, because I think I saw her with a bow.
That's super cool.
There we go. It's on the Switch? Wait, what?
It's on the Switch, really?
I mean, just says Steam, but I could like Googling it. I put ukulele, and then there's it shows like recommended or whatever. Under the first one is like ukulele Switch. So I'm like, what the hell?
Well, either way, ukulele is
chameleon. She looks like a
chameleon. Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
And it's like. Ooh, doing it. Shit. I'm going to get really mad at myself during this podcast.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, it's not a big deal.
It is as of Banjo-Kazooie. It is quite similar to Banjo-Kazooie and those old rare Nintendo 64 platformers.
Yes.
And it's a Kickstarter darling. It was kickstarted very successfully. It was one of the big Kickstarter stories, along with Mighty Number 9 and Bloodstained. Now I'm terrified, by the way, because I put money in Bloodstained. Yeah. So if that game comes out and is like just hot garbage, I'm going to be very bummed out. But hopefully it's not
that's
hot
the same
garbage.
with me and like, Shenmue 3. I'm assuming that's like another like what? Kickstarter, what'd you call it? Kickstarter baby?
Yeah, like a darling.
Darling, yeah.
Yeah. Well, either way, ukulele, isn't getting... Oh, is another one that I want to lose. Isn't getting a lot of love. Gotcha. I haven't played it myself, but also I'm not very interested in classic Rare style 3D platformers. I like Rare's 2D platformers. I love Donkey Kong Country games.
Yeah.
But I don't really like Banjo-Kazooie. Never really did it for me. Mascot platformers of that era just didn't really do it for me.
Mascot era? I think
mascot platformers like that one. What's the one with the dude and the Jack and Daxter? I played 2 and 3. I beat 2 and 3. Okay, that's a franchise that kind of did it for me. But I didn't like Ratchet and Clank all that much either. Mm-hmm. That I guess this is a little afterwards.
Yeah, it's a little after.
What I want to talk about, this is the whole point I even bring up ukulele in the first place. I kind of wanted to talk about the JonTron stuff.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah, he was supposed to be a voice actor or something, right?
I think he recorded lines, and then they had to, they decided to remove his lines because he's been pretty.
He's been like not even racist. He's said a lot of offensive things.
Kind of
I think
racist.
that's the thing, right?
I think it's fair to say he's been racist, but
I haven't looked into it at all. That's all I know.
I mean, I have looked into it. He, if you want to get the full story, definitely, there's articles written up on it, but he's gotten more and more controversial with his
content.
No, his the stuff he says. He used to not be that way. He used to not really say much about outside of video games that he's like playing. He wasn't really talking much about politics or anything, but then he started tweeting things that was getting under people's skin, and then he was on a podcast, and that's where I think the trouble really happened, because he said something along the lines, well, I don't want to misquote him, so do definitely look it up. I'm not gonna look it up right now. It was something about it was about immigration and refugees, and it was very controversial, and so they removed him from the game. So because of the removal of JonTron, there was a lot of outrage towards Yooka-Laylee, because there's a lot of fans of JonTron, and so a lot of people were saying they were going to boycott Yooka-Laylee.
Oh, I see.
So the fact that Yooka-Laylee took a stance, which is cool, but then turned out to be like a bad game, I feel like it almost it's like vindicating for the people who boycotted it, right? They feel good. They feel good about it, and I don't really think that's I don't know. It's a very confusing and
wait, who feels good about? But they feel good at JonTron's
fans boycotted Yooka-Laylee,
and they feel good about that, right?
Because Yooka-Laylee turned out to be a piece of shit.
Okay.
Ooh, that's rude. Maybe that's a bit harsh. It turned out to be a game that wasn't very good.
It's okay, man.
Critically,
remember the rules of our podcast, right? We got 3 of them.
Yeah,
take a shit on the game.
I haven't played this game personally, though. So I haven't either. I feel weird dissing a game I haven't played.
We're doing unjust judgment.
Yeah, because I might love Yooka-Laylee, and I'm definitely the type of person who really doesn't care what the consensus is if I like a game.
No, you definitely are a person that doesn't care about like reviews or whatever. You kind of no.
I think it's important, but I think you should make up your own mind.
Yeah, you can't really go off like ratings sometimes, right? I think I'll probably like it too, right? Because I haven't played like Banjo-Kazooie and everything. And Banjo, what was it? Kazooie? I have not. I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and I think there was like some third one or something, but that like totally tanked or whatever.
The car one?
I think so. Yeah, it was weird. Like the art looked different too.
Or something, right? Yeah, the art was weird. They were all square.
Yeah. But I think I probably like Yooka-Laylee just because I haven't played those too. So
I probably wouldn't like it because I don't like those type of games. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Like there's plenty. Of, you don't like fighting games. That doesn't mean fighting games are bad. It just means you don't like them. True.
Yeah. The thing, I think I might like it only because Rare also made like Donkey Kong 64, as says this wiki page.
Yeah, they did GoldenEye and Perfect Dark.
Donkey Kong 64 wasn't like the best, but I still enjoyed it. Like especially playing it with my my siblings. We'd get up Sunday morning and turn on that Nintendo 64 and just start hammering away at the bosses and trying to figure out the puzzles and stuff. I get very frustrated at the camera angles, but
I played through Conker's all the way. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh my god,
played that game all the way.
Our mom will not let us play that game at all.
Yeah, I played that game because it was like the game that you're not, it was a bad game. So me and my friends growing up, we were playing it.
Yeah.
Like there was like a sunflower with boobs, and this bee really wanted to pollinate it. Like
Oh my
like
god.
Like, you know what I mean? Jokes
Wow.
like that, right? Like, and we were just like, yes, this is awesome. It's gory and gross. There's a poop that sings about being poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't hold up.
Oh yeah, no. Probably still not, obviously, to this day.
It's funny, right? Because it's rated mature, 17 and up or whatever. Yeah, like it's probably most appealing to 10-year-olds. You know, like
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone like past age of 13, like, doing it. Watch myself.
Watch yourself.
I don't
let's
think-
just explain what's going on, because like I think like you texted me, but the audience is like not confused, but won't really understand what's going on with your situation.
Oh, yeah, I have a goal. I have a personal goal of saying like much less and saying
I think is the
and
other
you
one.
know.
Yeah, well, ums and like ers and everything, that's like everyone's go-to like filler word.
Filler
Like
word.
that one too. Filler word.
Filler word.
Basically what's happening is June's noticing common thing in the audio industry, well, like YouTube industry or whatever. When you listen to your own content, pretty much, you notice that you say words constantly and like not slurs. What is it called? Well, I guess they're just filler words. And now June's trying to like fix those and stop saying those words.
Yeah, it's hurting my thought process quite a bit.
Yeah,
to work
no.
to think about.
Well, we kind of
choosing
say those.
the correct words.
Yeah, we kind of just. Sorry, go ahead.
That was it.
Okay, no, we kind of just say those words anyways, just to like help us figure out what else to say. Because I do it too. Like I say a lot.
I think in our last podcast, there's a part where I say like probably
30 times.
I'm
in
not
one breath.
kidding. Around like around 5 times in one train of thought.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind hearing
Dude,
it.
imagine like the editors that have to do that stuff because people
How do you
that
edit
have to,
around
like,
it?
You literally just take out that word in every time they say it.
So if my
well,
sentences just didn't have the word like in them, they would sound fine.
Yeah, probably.
That's insane.
So long as it's spaced out correctly, because like as a human, you do need to breathe. So just after every sentence, you're breathing or whatever.
Yeah, you're trying to, without creating awkward pauses, you're trying to make room for thoughts to enter your head.
Yeah. I used to do that too, like on YouTube, whenever I did like a straightforward like story time or whatever. Whatever.
You just did it. You just did the 5 times, the 5-hit combo.
The 5-hit combo, all of
You
them.
just did the-
Like
Yeah, you said like
Yeah.
5 times. It's really quickly in
Well,
one train of thought.
That would have to be edited out, pretty much. And then it will seem like I would have a normal. I had a normal straight through thought going through my head or going through my mouth or whatever.
Coming out of your mouth, from your brain.
From your brain, yes. Nowhere else. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with June. And now I'm probably gonna do it too because he's reminding me.
I'm sorry, everyone. The podcast ruined, but
fine.
no.
It's a nice, quick little behind the scenes sort of thing.
So
But yeah. No,
ukulele, rare. All of that news, very confusing, very dismaying. But
yeah,
whatever, I guess. Also,
yeah.
I wanted to rescind my recommendation last week. I recommended everyone should play Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, or not everyone, but I said play that game instead of what's that game? Drawn to Death.
Yeah.
Instead of Drawn to Death. And then I found out. Well, I found out that Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition is actually $60, which is insane because it's a game that came out for PS3 and Xbox 360.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
So it shouldn't be $60. Furthermore, the thing that I thought Duke Nukem replacing the main character, that's not included in the base game. That's a pre-order bonus.
What the heck?
Yeah. So you'd have to pay.
So you can't even get it.
Or like maybe it'll be released as paid DLC or something. Either way, it's like don't buy that. Don't support that weird business practice.
That's weird. Microtransactions.
Just releasing games, releasing what do you call it? Re-releases as in full price.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really bad.
Oh no, that's like the Skyrim was one of them.
Well, it's not just one game. Like Skyrim wasn't even $60 when they re-released it. It was $40, wasn't it?
I think it was $60.
Skyrim remastered was $60.
Yeah, special edition. Yeah.
Okay, see that's also bad. Don't buy that, everyone. My power just went out. Keo, can you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? June, are you still there? Oh shit. I might have lost connection with June. Hello? Oh, there we go. All right, and we're back.
Hold on one second, Kia. Hold on one second.
Is your power coming? I'm
recording a podcast right now. I know, through the phone because we were recording online on Skype. Okay, thank you. Flashlight. Okay. Cool, perfect. Thank you.
Is everyone good?
Yeah.
Fall downstairs.
I think it's a blackout in my neighborhood.
Oh damn.
Because I'm looking outside the window and everything's dark.
That's scary. That's kind of the dog's not barking. That's interesting, to be honest. I would figure it would be at this point.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got off of Persona to talk on the podcast because I ended up saving the game.
Yeah.
If I didn't save, I would have lost a lot of progress.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's good. And also, you're on a laptop, which doesn't need power because it goes off its own power.
That's correct.
So that's also very fortunate.
What a strange turn of events this has been.
Yeah.
It is very dark in my room.
And you're talking to yourself.
I can't see
to be talking to yourself in
anything except for this blinding white Audacity screen. My laptop just dimmed because it's no longer plugged in or whatever.
Yeah. Well, we can't make this quick. We still got a few minutes here. Hopefully it comes back on. We might
as well make it go long. I have nothing to do now. What am I going to do?
Yeah, I got you. You don't have anyways, let's just clear the air. So June's power went out and we're here talking on the phone, but it would seem like we're still talking on Skype for you guys. But no, we're yeah, it was weird. I was talking and then you stopped talking and I was like, June, hello? And then I noticed your Skype, it was like invisible and I was like, oh, or offline. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it was super confusing. Well, I mean, I kind of understood what happened immediately because my lights turned off, you know?
Everything else. Did that classic thing happen where like yours turned off and then like you look outside the window and then it starts turning off everywhere else? Or did it all just shut off all at once?
So what happened was the lights turned off and then they came back on for a split second and then they turned off again.
Wow. All right.
The weird thing is my Wi-Fi bar on my laptop says I'm connected, but I have limited access. But
no, that's Wi-Fi though. You can always be connected to your router. Quick tech.
But you won't have internet. Doesn't have power.
I think you might have a router that has its own power supply. It's called what is that called? PSU. No. Yeah, I think it has its own power supply pretty much. And it'll probably go down like 10 to 30 minutes, depending.
Well, since I can't verify any news now,
yeah,
I have this one page of headlines.
Oh my God.
That I can look at. Just the headlines.
Okay, yeah.
So we got.
Here, I can look them up for you, and then I'll tell you what's in them.
Well, no, I mean,
it's just like game news.
I wanted to find game news because we were talking about, what were we talking about? Bullet storms.
Bulletstorm. We talked about how like don't pay $60 for a game, if it's a re-release.
If it's just a one game.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
I looked up online. I was verifying whether Skyrim was $60. It is, and actually, it's gone down from there. Like Amazon's selling it for $25, which is good, but
that's
sucks.
really bad that they sold it for $60 to begin with.
Yeah, because I bought it for $60 because I'm an idiot. And I'm anxious.
People, they're just drawing on people's. I don't know. Yeah. They just want people to. They're like, you like Skyrim?
Yeah,
play Skyrim.
They're playing off our desires.
It gets a little murky when you talk about Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
because
let's not talk about
that came out not too long after.
True.
The PS3 release.
They're still like releasing stuff too, and that's all free content. Though.
No, but it wasn't it wasn't a re-release that came out years later. It was a port.
Yes.
Whereas Elder Scrolls, like Skyrim, that was a re-release. Yes. Because it came out after Fallout 4.
Yeah.
You know, it was not just a port up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Damn. Well,
I mean, what games have you played this week?
we were gonna talk about. Let me just tell you what games. Yes. So I played Persona 5, and I think we decided that you suggested that we'll just wait until I'm done with the game, and then we'll probably bring our special guests in to talk about Persona 5, which I'm down with. But I've been playing Persona 5. The other games I've been playing, which is weird, is Battlefield 1 and Starfall. What the hell? Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah.
Neat.
Those are the two games I played. Other than that, it's excuse me. Jeez, that was pretty much it.
I wanted to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, that trailer came out.
It was leaked, I think.
I think it came out later on, right?
Yeah, there was a leak, and then they officially announced the game.
Oh.
It seems to have a campaign this time.
Yeah, and it looks decent. It seems.
We've only seen the CGI, but you're playing as this lady who is a stormtrooper, and she is a special forces type. Yeah, she's the elite stormtrooper.
Yeah, she has like black armor, stormtrooper armor, and like red streaks or something.
Which implies that you're gonna do,
Imperial.
the flying the spaceships as well as shooting.
Yeah,
you're gonna she's probably a jack of all trades. So you're going to do sniping. It'll be very similar to to many single player campaigns and shooters.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because Battlefront isn't really a shooter, right? It was mostly the first couple Battlefronts, they were never first person, right?
They were
always third person. Were they?
They had first person.
They had?
Yeah, Battlefront 2 had first person.
Maybe I never tried.
Maybe looking. I'm mistaken. Well, third person or first person, either way, those games were always shooters. That was their focus.
Yeah,
they were team oriented shooters with objectives, and stuff like that. This game seems to be that again, but instead of just focusing on the old prequels or the not prequel trilogy, they're also bringing in stuff from episode 7 and the prequels.
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty. It's pretty cool. I mean, we've had like an episode 7, the newest one, right? That's what you're talking about.
I need to ask you, Kyo, is this mic what I'm touching right now? Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
So this is like if I move this further and closer to my face, does my volume sound different?
Yes, but if you're not...
so that's the mic. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I realized I was messing with it a lot, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't. Okay, I won't touch that mic. I'll leave it where it is.
That's fine. I don't think it was bothering me up until you started banging on it.
Well, I had to make sure that was real or not.
It's real. I know. I understand you're a bit blind.
I can't see. How do I explain this?
Okay.
I can't see past my knees.
Damn, it's that dark.
It's very dark. I can see one of my walls because they're they're white.
I think it's because you have vision like hitting you, right? You know, like whenever you're in a dark place and the cops are like flashing a flashlight on you.
There was some sound.
Besides that,
some sound just happened.
It sounded like someone like sat on your bed or something. Like
no, some electronic sound happened.
Oh,
one of my devices either powered down or powered on.
Yeah, in your room.
In my room, yeah.
Okay.
So
that's a good. That might be a good.
It might be a good sign.
It could be a good or bad sign.
I hope it's a good sign. I hope it powered on, but so far nothing else has turned on. So
yeah.
Welcome.
That's funny. Welcome to the
just pretend I have a flashlight pointed under my chin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell some ghost stories.
Ooh. But yeah, Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2.
I'm liking 1, which is weird. It's weird just coming back to it because I play with like Tanner, and we play it, and I'm like somewhat good at it. But I think it's because all the good people left, and now it's all the newbies that are barely picking up now. So I'm getting like 40 kills and 10 deaths in each game or something.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
I really am glad I missed that boat when the EA DICE Battlefield came out or Battlefront, I mean, because Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, my computer screen went black for a second, but I think that's a power save mode. Oh, I wish that didn't happen.
How much time do you have with that laptop? Let's just evaluate this real
My
quick.
battery has 2 hours and 30 minutes left.
Okay.
So we're fine.
All
right. But my cell phone is on 26%.
Oh my god, you didn't charge. It's not charged.
No, but it's fine. I think
just don't turn it on ever.
I think my cell phone will last. Let me just close some apps real quick.
On the cusp of ending the podcast, because I have no other way of contacting you, I don't think.
Oh yeah, no.
Unless you memorize my number now and use your parents' phone, I don't think there's any other way.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll be able to go for however long on this much battery, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to make it 2 hours long, unfortunately.
I'll let you know when my battery symbol turns red.
Okay. We'll just quickly turn up the music for the outro.
Yeah, we'll have to wrap it up. But Star Wars, Star Wars Battlefront 2 looks great. I think
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you're into it, right? What do you there's no classes in this first one, so there's classes in the second one.
Is there? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So they're kind of bringing that back because I remember they had that last time, right?
Yeah, like snipers and I don't know what, engineer probably, right?
Yeah.
Whatever shooter classes are generally.
Yeah. I like Duel of the Fates. This is Phantom Menace, so episode 2. They're bringing that back, which is kind of interesting. Where Darth Maul is coming.
So Darth Maul is from episode 1.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's 2? Is that Clone Wars?
It's Attack of the Clones.
Okay, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, that's the one that I don't think they're gonna really bring anything from.
Yeah, I think I like the first one then. Like I like the Duel of Fates. I always like that That little thing.
That song's great. Yeah.
That song and kind of the scene too, but only because like I played Jedi Academy, right? And there's this mod on there, which I'm pretty sure it's still kicking.
Oh yeah, I have Jedi Academy on my laptop with all the mods.
I forgot what it's called, but there's a certain mod in there that pretty much changes it up. So like everything's different. So like instead of like lightsabers, sometimes the lightsaber doesn't block everything. It does actually block like bullets, but only for a short amount of time, and then you have to like, I think you have to like recover like your deflection, whatever.
We should play that sometime.
You know what? I'm hella down for that. To do that.
I love Jedi Academy. I love both of those games, Outcast and Academy.
Yeah, they had that. There's like that little mechanic. But anyways, there's episode 1 is the main one for that mode, pretty much, or that mod, and it always had that part. And there's like objectives that like the Jedi have to do, or the rebels have to do, and then there's objective that the Empire has to do, which is simple because
Trade Federation.
Yes, yeah, because all they have to do is just attack the Jedi, and then the rebels, and the rebels have to like go through that little like laser field thing. Like
yeah, the Naboo. Yeah, they weren't the rebels; they were the Naboo like Royal Guard.
Yeah, but in the game they're rebels. Like you could choose a whole different, a whole bunch of classes.
Star Wars dumb sometimes, man.
Star Wars dumb sometimes. I mean, you're right. I mean, like the first.
I like Star Wars, but I mean, I say this earnestly. Rogue One is probably the best Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
I feel. I really like Empire Strikes Back. That might be the best one, but. The rest of them are just childhood nostalgia bombs. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're super great. And I love them.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't rewatched them, and it's usually when I rewatch them where I give my honest opinion. But I'm pretty biased on Star Wars, but I'm still like good.
Yoda, right? Yoda is like the shit.
Yes, he is.
Yoda rules.
On all of them. Yeah.
And then they kind of ruin him, right? In the prequels, because they make him like fly around with his lightsaber.
Yeah.
He's got a tiny lightsaber. That's the stupidest thing. Like, stop.
Well, I kind of like it only because he's underestimated at that point still. Like, what he's going to do with a big one?
I wish he didn't have a lightsaber. I wish it wasn't
just all force.
Yeah.
All force. Yeah,
no, that makes sense. He was just a beast with his force powers. Just...
But apparently all Jedis have to have a lightsaber, so I think.
Which is weird because the Emperor didn't have a lightsaber, but then they gave him one in the prequels.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, but he was cool because in Return of the Jedi, he didn't have a lightsaber. He just started electrocuting Luke.
Yep.
And you were like, "What? This guy just shoots electricity?"
Yeah, this is very, very unheard of. 4, 5, 6,
and that was cool. But then in what was it? I think it was episode 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah,
when everything Order 66.
Yeah, so he's like shooting his electricity at Samuel Jackson Jedi. Yeah, and
Samuel Jackson Jedi. Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. Yes, thank you, Mace Windu. Mace Windu is absorbing the lightning into his lightsaber.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
And my mind,
it's like a fucking Tesla or like
right. So my mind's saying, why was Luke getting electrocuted?
Why didn't he? Why didn't he
like absorb it? Yeah,
it's because he hasn't seen it. And why? Hold on, wait a minute. Why didn't Yoda mention this at all?
Yeah, why didn't Yoda say, "Hey, by the way, there's this dude I fought 20 years ago or something that is real scary. He got lightning. He shoots lightning at you. Yeah. Watch out. Also,
use your lightsaber.
Your dad's real freaky too.
Yeah.
By the way, he is your dad. We should have told you way early on.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't mention that.
They say something.
I think he knew at that point.
Along the lines, Obi-Wan says...
Nope. He still had his hand.
What does he say? He says, "Your he says Anakin Skywalker died when he became Darth Vader. So I was telling the truth from a point of view. You're like, you're a dick.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you could have just said he was Darth Vader. He's still Anakin somehow.
That's insane. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Star Wars games have generally run the gamut of being good and bad. There's been, for every Jedi outcast, there's super bombad racing. You know, for every dark forces, there's
like pod racing, which I thought was somewhat fun.
No, that's a good one for pod racing. You know, but then there's gonna be that like weird episode 1 game, which Timmy loves, and I have fond memories of, but it's not good.
Was it like a PS4 game or something?
You mean PS1 game?
PS1? I was actually gonna say Game Boy Advance, to be honest.
No,
I just went straight to
I remember
PS1.
it as a PC title.
Yeah.
I can't verify what other consoles it was on. It was sort of top down. Yeah, it was episode 1, the Phantom Menace video game. And the weird thing about this game was you could kill everyone. It was insane. Yeah. And I think the game doesn't end. So you're stuck. Like if you kill people that you need to interact with, you can't progress.
Yeah. Because
you could kill everyone, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh my god. This came out in 1998?
Yeah, I think that makes sense because that's when the movie came out.
Alright, let's see. Turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. The taxation of trade routes to outlying systems.
I remember that scrawl because you can't believe it's so shocking how fast you lose interest in episode 1. It's from the second sentence onward. Because it's like, turmoil has engulfed the Galactic Republic. And you're like, And it says the taxation. And you're like, oh, wow, snore. Get out of here. Why? What?
What is this for? It's for teens. Teens I don't think teens understand taxation at that point, right? Why?
What a boring way to start off Star Wars.
I'm looking this up on Amazon, which, by the way, it's going for $50 on Amazon. What
Dang.
the fuck? For a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah, it's probably a collector's item.
Wow, what the hell? Anyways, I'm looking at this, and there's like one with there's 3 images. One with the front page of the cover, and one with the back page. And then there's this other page that has like basically what looks like a background, and it has nothing on it. And it's like a straight horizontal background. It's weird. It's weird stuff. But no, like some of the games, they're pretty bad. I remember this. I think I remember this. Like there's another one called Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Battles.
Yeah, wait, is that what it's called? Jedi Battles?
That's another one. Yeah,
I love that one. That's the side-scrolling one, right?
That's also for $60. Yeah, I think I played that.
You have to hit deflect at the right time to shoot bullets back. I think.
Yeah,
you could play as Mace Windu in that, and you could also play as Plo Koon.
Someone we don't even know a name.
I always
like his face, him. Right?
He's weird looking. He looks like he's got a gas mask or something.
Yeah,
but that's his face.
His face.
Just a gross alien.
That is so weird.
And he was cool. He had a orange lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh, Mace Windu had a blue lightsaber in that game because that was before they gave him the purple one.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So
what was it?
Jedi power battles, right?
Yeah, Jedi power battles. I think all the canon stuff, it's all on the prequels, the sequel, and from then on now, right? It's not going off like games or whatever, right? So like that whole story bit where Mace Windu, that's when he gets his purple lightsaber, right? That's not true anymore, correct?
I don't think they try to justify it. I think Jedi Power Battles is never canon. Okay. I think it was just it was a retelling of episode 1, but you could play as Mace Windu.
I think that's what everybody wanted. So they were just playing off like what the audience wanted.
Yeah, it's
because I wanted to play with that purple lightsaber, to be honest.
But you don't get it. You get a blue lightsaber.
Yeah, no, that's probably why I didn't sell as much. I don't know.
It was before they ever mentioned their purple lightsaber.
Yeah,
I think he got that in episode 2. I think that's when you see his purple lightsaber.
Oh, interesting. I don't remember that. I gotta watch it again, not only to figure out if I want to.
He doesn't turn it. He doesn't fight in episode 1, so you never see it.
Yeah,
because most of the Jedi don't fight. That's why it's such a boring movie. It's most of the Jedi are just sitting, debating on.
No, sorry.
Yeah, they're just debating on whether or not they're gonna accept Anakin or whatever.
That's true. Yeah, that's like episode 1, and then it kind of gets interesting towards the end. But it was really long.
I hope Battlefront 2 brings back the weirdness of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want the guns that vaporize people.
Yeah.
Or I want mounts more than just tauntauns.
Uh-huh.
You know, I want banthas. I want to ride I want to be a Jawa on a bantha.
Oh my god, I would love to play a Jawa. That would be great.
That'd be really cool.
I think, isn't there an Ewok in Battlefront? I don't think so, actually.
Would it be unfair
to play as a Jawa?
Because their hitboxes are smaller, like the Ewoks and Jawas?
No, just move it up. Move it up to the body. Just invisible.
That would make no sense.
No, it wouldn't. I don't know, man. Maybe they just have lower health. That'll probably balance it. But I don't know, man. I don't make games. I don't balance games.
Yeah, I wonder how you could do that.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. I don't think I've ever played a game where you could play as Ewoks.
No, I don't either. I don't see a game that we get to play as a sand dune. What the hell are those things called again? The sand people?
The Tusken Raiders.
Tusken Raiders, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to talk more about real quick.
Did you hear that, by the way? That was a firework or something.
Was it?
Yeah.
Someone's probably calling for help. Damn.
People in my neighborhood be losing their minds.
But they're bored. That's what happens when your internet goes off.
There's just a blackout.
What was that? Sounded like a dog came in.
That was my chair. Sorry, I have a squeaky chair that I need to spray WD-40 on.
Okay. Well, yeah. Anyways, Battlefront 2. I think it's pretty cool to bring back classes. I also think it's pretty cool that Mace Windu's there fighting Yoda. That's interesting.
Darth Maul.
What? Oh fuck! Did I say?
You said Mace Windu.
Did I?
Yeah, Mace Windu.
I hope he's in there regardless.
I bet he won't be in it.
Come on, please.
You'd have to get Samuel L. Jackson's likeness. If he is in it, he's going to be DLC.
That's
true. They
have
to secure the deal with Samuel L. Jackson.
That's true. Well, anyways, you get to play as Yoda and fight against Darth Maul in that area and duel in episode 1. You
can also play as Rey from the new movies.
Yes, I see that as well. That's pretty cool. I want to play as Poe and or Finn. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would like to play the pilot or the engineer in Rogue One. That would be great, just because I like him. I thought he was a cool character.
The pilot?
I don't think he was a pilot. Was he?
Which character?
The one with the long hair.
Does he have a minigun? Is he Asian?
No. He has goggles and stuff.
Yeah, the pilot.
Okay, then he's the pilot. I want to play
as an Imperial pilot guy.
I want to play as that guy.
You probably I bet you won't play as that guy.
No.
If you play as anyone from Rogue One, you'll be playing as Jyn Erso.
Yeah.
Or the robot.
A B something.
K something.
BK. Burger King.
No, it's not. There's no B. I don't think he's B. I think he's K something.
I think he's B.
He's KS something.
Oh God, hold on. Let me just.
Yeah, look him up.
Let me just do robot. K. Yeah, it's K. Fuck. K2SO.
K2SO. See.
Yeah. Fuck.
And then they have you'll probably play as Donnie Yen's blind Jedi guy. I don't think any of these characters are going to be playable, though.
No. It's like after, isn't it? After Rogue One.
Well,
I don't.
It seems to be all over the timeline. It seems to be like they're bringing in Darth Maul, so I don't think it really matters to them where from the timeline something takes place if they want to make it into a scenario in the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's pretty fun though, like to play as to play in that little area, because that was always fun. I want to play Academy now. I'm trying to remember what the name of that mod is called.
Yeah, dude, let me know so I can get the mod. Side question, how long before power usually comes back on in a neighborhood?
I think you would. I don't even know who the hell you're supposed to call.
God, this is distressing.
Anyway, I guess I can look it up after.
No, don't worry about it. So I played a game this week.
Yes.
I played
something other than P5.
Yeah, well, I beat Persona 5, but
okay.
And we'll talk about that in further detail on the spoiler cast.
Yeah.
Let me just say that game is fantastic.
It's great.
Yeah, one of the best games I've ever played. So let me talk about this other game, because we're going to devote a whole podcast to Persona 5 at some point. Within the coming months. I played through Gravity Rush's DLC finally. Ravens.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I really wish I had the internet. Ravens something. It's like the Ark something. Ravens Quest, the Ark of Time. Is that right?
Can you hear me typing away?
Yeah, I hear you typing.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out. It's called the Free Raven Story. I don't know. The Ark of Time, Raven's Choice.
There it is. The Ark of Time, Raven's Choice.
There you go, June.
It's cool. It's good. It's about maybe 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours. Pretty short. It's free though. Nice. And it's good. It's got new enemies. It's got these boss fights. It's not as interesting as Gravity Rush 2 is. Yeah. Because Raven's a little bit more limited than Cat. She doesn't have all the abilities that Cat ends up getting. And there isn't really an open world to explore like in Gravity Rush 2.
Yeah.
However, it tells a very good story. Kind of weird if you just played Gravity Rush 2. I don't think it'd make much sense to you. Mm-hmm. But if you played the first game, if you're a fan who stuck with it, it's a cool payoff. Yeah. And I was really excited to play it. Today was Saturday. I was just playing Persona 5. You want to know something, Keo? This is what I've been dealing with all week, right?
What's up?
So, about 2 days ago, my internet is off.
Yeah.
It's just like we haven't paid the bills. And it's under my mom's name, so they won't even let me pay to get the internet service back on.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
And my mom is like at this point on a trip to somewhere in Mexico, Cozumel. Wow. Mm-hmm. So and I can't reach her. So I just don't have internet for days. I'm like, all right, whatever.
It's pick up my parents. Don't need internet for Persona 5.
Exactly. So it's just playing Persona 5. Internet would be helpful though, because some of those what do you call it?
The Thieves Guild.
Yeah, stuff. Right. Yeah. You could hit that button, so I couldn't use that. But whatever. Just playing the game. Pick up my parents. We call our internet provider.
So hold on, the first thing you do, hey mom, here's the phone. Here's
pretty much on the way back from the airport, we're calling them.
Oh my god. Well, you guys have like a few hours, right? With LA traffic or whatever.
Right, yeah. It took about a couple hours. So we're on the way back. We call them. They say, give us around 24 hours. Okay. We're like, the hell? All right, whatever. So today, around 2:45 is 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
We still don't have internet. So I call them. They're like, oh yeah, you just needed to unplug and replug in your router.
Oh my god.
It's been on.
Did it
so
work?
Pretty bummed out that like, you know,
They could have just told you that.
Just could have just told me.
Oh.
So I get my internet back today, and then this happens tonight.
and now you yeah.
I had plans today. I was gonna watch all the stuff I couldn't watch that I wanted to catch up on. I wanted to play Overwatch. Yeah. So I wanted to play it earlier. Yeah,
that's right. You're missing the skins.
They have an event right now. We
didn't explain that. Wow.
I want to play it. I like that PvE mode.
Yeah, it's all right. It's good. It's good.
I
don't think it's as good as the Halloween event, to be honest. I did like that one.
I like it better than the Halloween event.
You do?
Yeah,
it's a lot easier,
varied.
That's for sure.
Well, it's also more varied. It's got multiple. It's a dynamic mission, whereas the Halloween event was just one location. You're just defending one location.
I do like how they have another mode where you could pick other heroes, which I think is awesome. Because I wanted to do that for the Halloween event. And see
that would have been great. I would like a third-person camera.
Yes, I know.
I want that so. Dude, you heard that one, right?
What?
The explosion.
Oh no, dude, that sounds scary. I haven't.
Yeah, it sounds like gunshots. It's fireworks. I think.
Oh my god. Keep your
goodness.
windows closed. Put the laptop underneath your desk and just start podcasting from under there. I'm kidding. If anything happens, definitely just go to safety. Podcast is not worth your life,
dude. I live in a pretty safe area. That's a firework for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, Overwatch event. Yeah. It's a really good event.
Yeah, they got the skin. Are you interested in any of the skins that came out with it? Mercy's looks pretty good.
So I had 3,000 coins when the event started, so I got Widowmaker's skin.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I totally forgot she was in there.
That's my main.
Yeah,
you know, I have to get my skin for my character that I play, and then so I got Widowmaker's skin, and it's cool. She kind of looks like a StarCraft character or something.
She does, like the sniper, which I mean, it makes sense, I guess,
Nova,
because it's still Blizzard, it's still StarCraft.
Yeah, it's all right. It's cool. It is a cool skin. It's just like not the best possible skin, you know.
I just like that they bring back her color, I guess.
Her color, like her skin. Her skin's not blue. You mean?
Yeah, because
that one skin. Her skin's also not blue. The one where looks like an Assassin's Creed character.
Wait,
the huntress.
Is it? Oh, I can't remember.
Her skin color is normal in that.
I just remember the other one where her skin is like pale, because of her. Wait, yeah, hers is, isn't it? I think there wasn't as much skin showing on that one, isn't there?
Yeah, it's just like her face.
Yeah. Okay,
whereas this one, she's got like her whole arms showing.
Yeah, and those bodacious ablets.
Hamlet.
What other skins?
Ablets.
What other skins are you interested? There's like Genji.
So I want that Tracer skin because that's another character. You know why? Yeah. You know what makes me really want that Tracer skin, right? Because I think the skin's all right.
No.
But when you're playing as her, the guns, the graphic of the guns in front of you, look really cool.
Do they?
You know what I mean? The what do you call that in first person shooters? The gun that's floating there. You know what I'm talking about? The graphic. You know, every first person shooter has a gun on the bottom right of the screen or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Your character's gun is like floating there.
Oh my god.
It's like your hand holding the gun.
I literally have to like look it up. I haven't got her skin.
But you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like in first person shooters.
Yeah, okay. I can imagine first person shooter.
Any first person shooter. Look at the bottom right of the screen. What do you see?
I guess it's like the ammo left.
Okay, look a little higher and towards the middle of the screen, but not like all the way. Like in that quadrant of the screen. There's a floating gun, right? Like with your hand holding it. It's not an icon. I'm not in
Like
the HUD.
it's a modeled gun. Like
Yeah, it's a modeled gun.
Just floating.
Yeah, it's modeled. It's like it's pointing forward at that angle. Like you know how every shooter has that gun, and you know what I'm trying to describe you this very universal concept.
I know. I feel like I know it. It's just it's not clicking. It's just not right now.
Every shooter has it. There's no.
But you
there's
like
the
like
Wheel
that.
of Time game doesn't have it.
Okay, but you like that about Tracer's new skin.
No, I like the model of the gun.
Okay.
Okay, you know in Overwatch when you get a golden gun, Kyo?
Yes.
Okay, so think about what changes on your screen when you're playing when you have the golden gun.
Like the thing.
The gun.
The gun.
Yeah.
It changes like gold and there's like shine to it.
Right. So that model, that like graphic image that's on your screen only.
Yeah.
That when you're playing as Tracer with this new skin, that gun looks super cool, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure like the audience knows what you're talking about.
It took like 10 minutes describing.
I know.
Holy shit.
But you like that about her skin, like the way
I like
it
the
looks.
gun. I like playing.
The
And I don't really care about the skin so much, but I like the gun.
Yeah.
So, and the skin's cool. It's cool. I like it, but it's like, and I play as her. I like Mercy's skin too, but I don't play as Mercy, so I'm not really craving it.
There was something about her skin.
About Mercy? Her hair is different.
Yeah, I think there's also a needle, like, on the tip of her... What is it called? On her tip of her staff, I think.
See, you noticed that because you played as her. I haven't played as her yet.
I haven't. I've heard this from Saul.
Oh, well, when you play that new mode, this is really cool. You play in the new skins.
Yes, that was interesting. That was very interesting.
Yeah, that's why I knew that Tracer's gun looked cool, and I wanted that skin. Because we were playing the new mode, and I saw the lineup. It was Tracer, Reinhardt, Torbjorn, and Mercy.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm playing Tracer. Like, I'm not playing any of these other characters.
That you don't play.
Do you mind? Yeah. And everyone was like, go ahead. Yeah. And then when I picked her, I was like, oh, her guns look super cool.
Yeah, Reinhardt's... like, everyone else is like, whatever.
Yeah, the whole theme is kind of whatever. I'm not into it. But
have you seen the cuts, like the trailer for it?
There's an opening cinematic before you play the mission.
True, but have you seen like the Overwatch trailer for it?
Oh no,
because that shit looks so weird. Because everything looks fine up until it shows like the characters, like Reinhardt, Mercy, Torbjorn, and Tracer. Like it looks weird. It looks like the graphics got lowered in that video. Yeah, when they came up.
So it's like they had the graphical quality of one of those Overwatch character videos, and then it goes into
it
like
feels
play
like
of the game footage, like a highlight intro.
It just feels like they're not there, but they are. It's weird. You have to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. Unfortunately,
you can't.
I can't watch that. I might be able to on my phone later.
You have it on your phone, but you're using it right now. So
that's really funny, though. Yeah, but no, that mode's pretty cool. It's probably one of the least interesting events Overwatch has had in a while, but I like the mode.
They're trying.
The skins are all right.
Yeah,
and really, every time they show a little bit more of the lore of this game, the less I like it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I'm like so uninterested in this lore because it was so full of promise. It was so cool when it first.
I mean, when
the game first like launched and it had all these characters.
It's doing a lot better than like other games though. Like it's holding up still. I mean, the events, they're kind of like going down, but
I don't know. I just I think I have to totally disconnect myself from caring about the story.
Yeah.
Because what is the
They're
story?
Not really... The story is that's like Tracer's first mission, right?
Yeah, but how does it change her as a character in any way? How does she grow?
It's true. They don't really explain anything after that.
Nothing happens.
It's just the mission.
She might as well not have been there.
There should have been like a cutscene after, like at the end.
Yeah,
Then
that would have been nice.
That would have been good for lore based stuff.
One thing Overwatch does really well though is when you're playing as characters and the way you interact with when you kill a character that there's a relationship between two characters, they'll comment on it.
Yeah.
So, I play Widowmaker a lot, and in the story, Widowmaker shot Ana. She shot her, and that's why she's missing an eye or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm playing some match, and there was this Pharah just harassing people on the bridge at Lijiang. You know that bridge that you can knock people off of?
Yeah.
There was a pharmacy, a Pharah and a Mercy just hovering over there. So I shot them down, and I shot the Pharah second, and Widowmaker says, like mother, like daughter. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. That's a cool, like
lore.
Yeah.
Sound?
Voice clip,
Voice
I guess.
line.
Yeah. I like stuff like that. They're really good at that
it's little
stuff.
small things. Yeah.
What else though, man? I mean, full throttle I said I would stream.
Can we just like take a step back real quick on Star Wars Jedi Academy.
Oh, okay.
I found out what it's called, and it's called Movie Battles. Movie Battles 2. Yeah, that's the mod. And apparently they're still kicking because they're updating it to the newest episode with
the Rey and
with Kylo Ren and
and
Finn, and like this is an old ass game.
I know, man.
And they're still making like mods for it, and I'm very surprised, to be honest, and I think it's gonna be really cool.
You wanna okay? So, Max Payne, right? The first Max Payne game.
Yes, I remember how shit it was in the demo.
Max Payne?
I only got to play the demo. That's why I'm mad.
It's a good game.
That's why I hate it.
Great. I don't know if it ages super well, but it's cool. Good third person shooter. But excuse me, my throat. But there was a mod for it that was really cool called Kung Fu, and they were updating that mod called Kung Fu.
Yep.
Which was really cool. There was really good, unique animations, and you'd have to hit the directional keys in specific combinations in order to pull off these really fancy kung fu moves. You could run on walls. They had all these neat animations, and I liked it. You stop playing Max Payne because you stop playing video games. You stop playing a certain video game over time. I got Max Payne again years later on Good Old Games or whatever.
Yeah.
And I look up that mod because I had a nostalgic hunger for playing Kung Fu mod on Max Payne. And there has been so many updates and releases of it. Two pretty close to recently, I was just blown away that this same mod, and now it's insane and super complicated, and I didn't want to touch it. But but it was so funny. I bet all those weird mods for Jedi Academy still exist from way back,
Yeah.
I really want to play Jedi Academy now.
I kind of do too, just because of the fact that they updated it for the current episodes. It's crazy. Finn, really I'm looking at Finn. It's weird, and
it's still on the Quake 3 engine though, right? So it doesn't look super great, right?
No, but the way these if they still do it the same way they did before, it was a really good mod. I feel like this is becoming it's not gonna become, but we'll see. It's like Dota, where that was a mod and it became a real thing.
Do you remember Total Conversions back in the day?
No, that doesn't sound familiar. Is that RTS?
No, it's not a game. It's it was so when you released the game, way back in the day, before DLC, right?
Yeah.
They had expansion packs, okay?
Yeah.
You remember an expansion pack, right?
Yeah.
Like Duke Nukem had the Plutonium edition and it had like an extra episode or whatever.
Yeah.
They had these things though called total conversions, which is where they would take a game's engine and they would basically is basically selling mods. I don't know how it worked. I don't know how like the industry worked in a way where that was like allowed.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it was at the time. So I remember there was an alien based total conversion for Doom where it was like the movie Aliens, you're a space marine or whatever. But what I really remember was this X-Men total conversion for Quake.
Oh.
And it was this first person shooter and you're fighting these like clones of X-Men or whatever. And so that's so weird, first of all, because you're taking this licensed property, X-Men. Yeah. So you have to get their permission somehow.
Permission to do it. Yeah.
And then you have to get like id's permission for Quake. And then you were selling this thing. Can you look that up? It was like something Apocalypse. X-Men something. Just type in Quake total conversion X-Men.
X-Man. Wow, that's my spell for X-Men.
Oh, it's not
a singular.
It's definitely men.
Yeah. X-Men. I think is this? Let me put. Oh, okay. Yeah. So X-Men, the Ravages of Apocalypse.
The Ravages of Apocalypse.
Developed by Zero Gravity Entertainment and published by Wizard Works Software. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a commercial total conversion of Quake, released in 19.
Isn't that weird that video games used to do that?
Yeah.
I bought that. I bought that at a used bookstore.
Yeah.
And I didn't have Quake. So I couldn't play that for a while. Yeah. I had to get Quake.
That's like Gary's mod then.
What, Gary's mod's like for sale?
Well, I don't know. It was a total conversion, isn't it, from Counter-Strike?
Well, from Half-Life, right?
Or
Half-Life. Well, Half-Life.
Was it?
Is a mod for, or sorry, Counter-Strike is a mod for Half-Life.
Counter-Strike is a mod for Half-Life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, what else? Day of Defeat. All of these were Half-Life mods.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it was in the orange box, wasn't it? Or whatever.
Well, Portal wasn't a Half-Life mod. Portal was just a game that Valve made that used the same engine. But like Counter-Strike was a mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff got really weird.
Yeah. I don't remember total conversions, but I guess that's pretty much I guess I kind of know of it.
Total conversions are like commercial mods, I guess.
Yeah.
Last year or something, Steam tried to sell or monetize mods with Skyrim mods. Do you remember that? Oh,
yeah. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people got pissed.
Yeah, that did not go over well.
Yeah, that's dumb because it was free to begin with.
Yeah, and then they were like gonna like you could make money off of selling them or something. What a crazy idea that was.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's dumb.
It seems to me like there's a lot of video game modders out there who get their foot in the industry that way. They start out modding and their talents are noticed, so they get on teams,
Maybe that's what I should do. Fuck.
What, start modding video games?
I'll do that for Overwatch and just start putting in like, I don't know, Bayonetta in.
Can you mod Overwatch?
No, I don't think you can. I think it's highly secured.
They don't have like the dev tools. I really like it when developers release mod support for video games. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. No, I don't think they have like a dev kit. I think that's what it's called, right?
No. I think dev kit is something else. I think it's just mod tools or mod support.
Yeah.
Because a dev kit is like the dev kit is the thing that, what do you call it? video game console companies, Sony and Nintendo and stuff, they send those out. They send dev kits to video game publishers and developers.
Yeah.
So they can make games on their platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Video games is a really weird industry.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
Really weird because exclusivity is so bizarre when you think about it. Because if I own a Blu-ray player, I can play any Blu-ray that ever existed.
Yeah.
If I own a Nintendo Switch, I can't play every video game that's ever existed. I can't even play every Nintendo game that's ever existed.
No.
You know? It gets super
Switch.
Weird. Yeah. I don't know. Video games, they're my favorite medium, but that part of it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. And then everything's so separated too with Sony doing their own thing and Xbox doing their own thing.
I mean, here's the weirdest thing.
Nintendo.
You could say a PC, you can play every game. No. There's like PCs, like the further... It's hard. It's hard to play like old DOS games on your Windows. I don't even know what the latest Windows OS is, but like
10.
Windows 10. Yeah, like it's harder to run older games on some of these newer operating systems. Why? What do you mean you wouldn't? It's just true.
Well, you could always like downscale it though. There's like emulators too, I think, and they're free games.
When me and you did 30 Flights of Loving, that game was on the Quake 2 engine.
Yeah,
I had to do all sorts of bullshit to get that game running on my laptop.
Yeah,
you know, I had to because it was all squashed and like zoomed. It was like only a third of the screen was showing.
Yeah.
Like
I guess there's like some configurations you have to do, but I think you're still able to play mostly all old games if it's still out there.
I wonder how easy it is to play, King's Quest or something, Monkey Island on like a modern computer.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like releases because of like GOG and like Steam that like
they
have.
I've seen GOG. I think GOG like had a bundle where you could get all the Monkey Island stuff.
That's all pretty cool.
Ones. Yeah, I love GOG. But
anyways,
I think like you definitely can't play some games like Persona 5's not on there for sure. Not on PC.
Persona 5 is only on Sony consoles, right?
Yep, that's what I'm on Steam right now and I can look up Persona 5. I don't think any of the Personas really. No. It's only Persona's not on here.
Persona Steam 3 list. There was a PSP release for.
Yeah.
But they re-released it on PS3.
Yeah.
Persona 4 they released on PS3 as well later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So technically the most Persona games on a console is PS3.
Yeah.
Persona 5 is there too.
Yeah.
Which is pretty rad, I think. Like if you're a gamer who didn't buy a PS4, you can still play Persona 5.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know.
It makes sense. It's not like a graphically intensive game.
No, it's not.
It's good. It looks great because of the style that they chose to go with, but it
doesn't need that much.
It's not like
power.
Yeah, it's you. And looking at it, you could tell. You're like, oh yeah, these character models aren't super complex. It's
kind of cel shaded to it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they do something where they like draw some shadows on the character models.
Yeah, and it's weird how that's like enough to like bring it down a bit, right?
Well, it makes it look like anime, which I think the games go for. Yeah. And I think the use of the 2D faces in the corners.
Yeah.
I think that really sells because the character models aren't hyper detailed.
No.
But then you see their face in the corner.
Yeah.
Which is it's good art. It's well detailed.
It's really good. I like that.
So like your mind fills in the blanks, you know, your mind doesn't think. You don't realize you're looking at like a lower quality
version
model
of like your character.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter because you see the like what they look like. You see what they're supposed to look like.
And their expressions and everything. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, they get super expressive. They have like it's really cool when you get the like expressions that they don't usually make pop up, like when someone gets really mad or embarrassed or something like that.
Excited.
Like, yeah, like, and then and also one of my favorite things that this game does is when someone's like shocked or something like that, it like cuts in from the top of the screen to the bottom, like it tears.
Oh yeah, like, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just like the eye or something, and they're like, "What?" You know.
And then, I mean, like the model still kind of does something too. Like when they're shocked, they do that classic thing where they take one step back, left hand backwards, and your front hand, or their other hand like right in front of them, going in the horizontal way. They do that
for sure.
They do that too.
They do that, and or they'll use exclamation points, stuff like that in the game world.
That's in like the RPG Maker that I'm probably not even gonna try to use. They have those like little function things where like you can have like little icons pop up like after they're done talking or something.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Final Fantasy VI or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that where those big like the sprites, those character sprites would react and your mind would fill in all the blanks, you know?
Yeah.
And you would totally understand all the emotions that they would be. You could see the movie in your head.
Yeah.
Of what this scene is, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All with just a little expression on the corner of your screen.
Well, they didn't even do that in the old NES games, Super Nintendo games. They didn't.
Or
have
the
portraits.
exclamation point in like all that stuff.
Did you ever play Castlevania Symphony of the Night?
No.
Oh, yeah, they have character portraits in the corner.
Oh, that's cool.
I like it. I always like that when games have when people are talking, and it's not just subtitles. It's the character portrait talking the subtitles.
Yeah.
In the original Metal Gear, there was this system called the codec. It was like how you talk to people.
Yeah.
And it was it was the person you're talking to and your like Snake. They're both their faces like represented in this device. It looked really cool, and it was like a good way of saving. You aren't using polygonal models; you're using animated, just 2D animation. That's like very simple, but like it really works.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's some cool stuff. I'm sorry, I was looking up your power outage situation and see what's going on.
Oh my god.
Oh man, good games though. Persona 5, P5 is good, but yeah, no man, I don't know. You could kind of play. You can't. The games on here still all right. I think you could play most games, and you could allegedly play every game on PC if you have a really good PC though. But
not legally.
Yeah, that's why. That's what allegedly bit comes in. Pirate Bay. Oof. We don't talk about that here.
I think they have emulators now up to like Dreamcast or something, right?
No, they've been having Dreamcast ones.
So they got past that?
Yeah, I think they're I don't know. I don't emulate any, and I never emulate. What am I talking about? But when I knew a guy that emulated, and he said it was the last I've heard of him, he said that he played was able to play like Dreamcast games.
I remember the last time I got really like, whoa, that's crazy, was there was a browser emulation of this arcade game I used to play, Aliens versus Predator.
Oh,
it's nice. 4-player kind of like a side scroller beat 'em up, you know?
I think I know. Is it top view?
It's like side scroll. It's that view where it's like kind of in the air because you see the ground flat.
Yeah.
And the characters can move up and down on a
Yeah,
plane.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a weird like side scrolling beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's like Streets of Rage, that type of view.
My thought goes to Ninja Turtles, I guess.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Times, like that. Yeah. Final Fight, that beat 'em up brawler view.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Is that side scroller or is that top down? It's like somewhere in between.
I think it's side scroller for sure, not top down. Top down,
but it is kind of top. It is kind of like vertical because you see the floor, you see the ground. Like, yeah, that's an interesting. I never even thought about that because when I think of side scroller, I think of
flat 2D, right?
Like Mario.
Yeah.
Right? You don't see the ground.
I think it's straight up just called beat 'em up right now.
Anyway,
what was it? What was it? Final Fight? What's it called?
Yeah, Final Fight's like the good example of it. Double Dragon for NES.
Yeah, the genre says beat 'em up.
Yeah, for sure that's a genre, but I mean, what's that viewpoint? What's that camera perspective?
Yeah. Let me yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, the Aliens versus Predator one was playable on a browser. And it looked like perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
It blew my mind.
I didn't need that much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, this took a whole machine, a giant arcade cabinet to run back when I was a child. And now I don't even have to own any special hardware. I just load up a website and I can play it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Side-scrolling beat 'em up. That's it's as close as I got. That's what it's called.
Yeah, but I know what the genre is. I have a hard time accepting that that's
the genre.
The same camera perspective as
Mother Russia
Ninja
Bleeds.
Gaiden or Mother Russia Bleeds is like that. I have a hard time accepting that camera angle and Donkey Kong Country are the same. Like you can use side scrolling to describe. Yeah, no, that's insane. No, that's something different. There should be a different expression for that because it's like we have different words for top down. We have isometric for the StarCraft style top down, right?
Yeah.
Or Diablo, we call that isometric. But if it's
because it's not like 2D, it's still kind of like, or not. It's not top down because you can still see like the full body, right?
I think it's the angle it's at. I don't know. I don't know what isometric necessarily means. I see what you're saying though. Like it's that angle.
It's weird putting those two phrases, side scrolling and beat 'em up together.
Yeah, it's the side scrolling beat 'em up are closer to isometric camera angles, but close like zoomed in than they are to something like Mario. Maybe I'm crazy.
I don't know, man. We just know it as it's like the MOBA, right? It could be anything, right? Or like it doesn't have its own definition of defined definition of objectives or whatever. Sorry, my mic fell. If you heard that, if it sounded weird, actually, it shouldn't because you're not hearing me through the mic.
No,
I dropped my mic a bit. There you go.
That's why you're not hearing all those like explosions.
That's true. Well. That's also shouldn't be true because your mic it should be a condensed mic, so it shouldn't pick up anything besides the front of it. Anyways,
true.
I don't know. I think that's enough for today's podcast. I especially don't want to like keep going and then your computer dies and we lose all this.
Yeah, I'm losing my damn mind audio right now, man.
But yeah, let's just close it up.
This
has been Binch Bros Podcast. We are on Twitch and Twitter and Facebook. Facebook at facebook.com/Binch Bros and on Twitter at Twitch Bros. Wow. Binch Bros Pod.
I don't even know what you're saying wrong. It sounds like you're speaking correctly.
Nope. I said Twitch Bros. And then
see,
like, nope.
That's the difference between phone quality and
it sounded right
Skype
to
quality.
You.
No, Skype sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's Binch Bros. I'm Akio. I'm
Sejun.
Go ahead. You could do the sign off because you're in a special little condition.
Also, we got the thing happening this week. The
Oh shit.
Binch Bros. No.
What?
Fuck. What is it called?
Binch
Bad
Rolls?
Friends Brigade.
Oh, Bad Friend. Oh, there we go. You could plug it in.
Bad Friends Brigade. I will be streaming this time for sure, probably, because I have pre-ordered it. So money situation don't matter because I pre-ordered it. Full throttle, HD. Hopefully they have a way I can turn it back to original graphics.
But I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah,
a lot of them are doing that
on Twitch.
Yeah, at
one of these days.
Twitch.
Probably any day other than Monday is likely.
And also, if you get your power back, because so
Yeah.
far you haven't gotten it back yet. But hopefully
I have not. But it's only been an hour or so.
Yeah. But anyways, this is Binch Bros Podcast. You can find June streaming at twitch.tv/badfriendsbrigade.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been Keo.
I've been Sejun, and you Hanzo, man.